everyone, it's me, Alice the Inventor Girl, and April is National Poem Month, so I thought I'd share some of my favorite poems with you from my poem books that I wrote. And if you enjoyed these poems, you can buy my books on storyjumper.com. So let's begin. My first poem is called The Burn Scar. A forest is now burned down, but a new world is found. So many black trees, it makes your heart leap when you see so much green. So many fire followers, like acorn and pileated woodpeckers. There's yelping and destruction when a fire does burn, but fire can help and there's still so much to learn. And then this is the illustration I drew to go along with it. I drew this with charcoal. Then my next poem, I think I'm going to read like 2 or 3 poems out of this book, then a couple from my other book. This poem is called King Tide Pools Are Cool. Egrets fly, birds across the sky. When a pelican spots a fish, it dives, and every sea creature has a wish to hunt and survive. The animals come in as the tide goes out. There's lots of wildlife to be seen, no doubt. Hermit crabs are little underwater thieves, because they steal slime from anemones. Sea stars, yellow, orange, and red, looking for them in their bed. When a heron sees a fish, it snatches it up. Better catch it quick. Good luck! Tide pools are such a special place. They bring awe and joy to everyone's face. And then this is my illustration for the tide pool one. This is a great blue heron. Then, probably one of my favorite poems from this book, Grand Redwoods. Redwoods as they stand. Redwoods are so grand. Redwoods not so many. Redwoods yet still plenty. Redwoods are very tall. Pygmies are very small. Redwoods can have great height. Redwood tops out of sight. Albino, beautiful and white. Albinos are hidden in plain sight. Albinos should not be able to survive, but somehow these plants are alive. Trees over 1,000 years old, home to many creatures I'm told, is peaceful and quiet, not a single coyote howl. Please hi, get Henry Cowell. And if you were wondering about the line, albinos should not be able to survive, it's because they don't have chlorophyll, which is what gives them food, so they have to take it from their parent tree. They take the food from their parent tree. And now I'm going to read you my favorite poems from my second book. Got it? My first poem is called Glaciers. Glaciers are moving rivers of ice. You may think they're mountains, but you need to think twice. If you see a random boulder in the middle of nowhere, you know a glacier could have been there. With the earth warming, they are melting in a flash. We better save the glaciers and do it fast. Then, these are the glaciers and the sunshine in the background. Waterfall. Down goes the water from a waterfall. They can be big or they can be small. They can cause rainbows and plants have water to grow. They create new paths when they have nowhere to go. They can be powerful and strong, or they can be weak and small. Weak or strong, big or small, you should visit a waterfall. And this is my favorite illustration in the whole entire book. And my last poem is Fire Falls. Once a year in Yosemite, there's a very special sunset. It hits a waterfall just right, and here's what you get. Horsetail Falls gets hit just right, and it looks like it's on fire for a minute before the night. Better start the walk early, for there's no denial. The walk is very long, 1.5 miles. That's only one way. So that's like 3 miles round trip. Anyways, back to the poem. It gets crowded quick and the ice can be slick, but once you're there, it is totally worth it. And then this is Horsetail Falls, and this is the rock formation it's on. And if you're wondering when that happens, it happens in February. So if you want to go see it, it is very cool. And this is the cover of my book. I also like this illustration. And if you notice, there's a poem on the cover. So I'm going to read you that poem as a final poem. Redwoods grand as they stand, so tall but start out small, albinos white hidden in plain sight. And in the back of each book, you get to create your own poem. So write your own haiku. A haiku is a type of poem with the first line being 5 syllables long. Second line is 7 syllables long. And the last line is 5 syllables long. Ready, set, write. So if you want to write a haiku, that's a really cool type of poem. But my favorite type of poem is a couplet. A couplet is 2 lines that end in words that rhyme. Like, where's an example? I need the rain and I need the sun, but I can't be reached by anyone. So that's an example of a couplet. So I hope you enjoyed my books and enjoy the rest of April, National Poem Month. So hopefully you write some poems. Bye!